Death for the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man. Unfortunate events, right? Boy. I tell you, man, kids, stay away from this type of lifestyle, man. Then you won't have to worry about taking stands and pointing fingers. You know what I mean? You can live your best life. Question, Mr. Hernandez, were you born in Brooklyn? They just asked this dude pretty much everything, man. What's crazy, you know? Look at this stuff they asking this man. And it's crazy that he just. What's most interesting is when did you start living in federal custody? So like, I'm wondering, like, this whole time, has he been somewhere in some type of witness protection house? You know what I mean? Waiting for trial. This is crazy, man. What y'all think, man? This dude, they say, like, how long have you been living in federal custody? When did you start cooperating? The next day, man. The day after we were taken down. What's good, family? Shout out to Youngstown, Ohio. Corey Turner, the building. Yeah, man. They crazy with it, man. This dude, 6ix9ine. Were you a member of a gang? 6ix9ine, yes. The 9 Trey Bloods. What sort of things did they do? Robberies, assault, drugs. Yeah, he big telling, man. They like, do you recognize anyone in court? Anthony Ellison, he's in a gray suit. Mac has on a brown suit. So at that moment, he's pointing his finger at them guys like, it's you. It's you. It's you, man. It's crazy, y'all. I thought that was y'all boy, though. I thought 6ix9ine was y'all boy. I thought y'all was gonna like find some type of back door out this shit. See what they was hoping to happen though? They was hoping that his PR, the federal government can care less about what he do after this. In fact, they probably gonna put him in witness protection. But like far as his business, his PR, them type of people, they looking at how can we spend this. So the lawyers just hoping like they getting paid all this big money, man. Thousands by the hour, man. Just to make sure that this dude come home, and they wanted him to come home with nothing on his record, like blemishes as far as like him snitching. Cause he wanted to be able to go to every radio station and say, do you got paperwork on me? What they say I did is what they say I did. That's all hearsay, Charlemagne. That's all hearsay. But nah, fam. This ain't hearsay, man. Mr. Hernandez, question. Mr. Hernandez, were you born in Bushwick, Brooklyn? How far did you go to school? He like the 10th grade. This dude is, man, he's wild, man. He's wild. Where did you go to school? PS 59. Campos Middle School. Legacy High School. Did you work? I started working at 13. My first job was at a youth corps for about 2 months. I didn't make it a lot. So I bust tables with my brother. Then grocery store delivery boy for 2 years. So I guess that's him trying to paint this whole picture to the judge right there that he's really a good kid, 6ix9ine been working hard since he was 13 years old, He trying to paint that to the jury, right? So what he's saying, what these statements about to come out of his mouth has to be true. Because he's a good kid. About snitching from the start. Shit, he said it right here. He was like, when did you start living in federal custody? When did you start cooperating? The next day after we were taken down. So from the start, man, from the jump, he jumped ship. Shit, over that, like, soon they took him in, within that 24 hours, he flipped. Which means they probably, within that whole 24 hours, they probably got him in, rooms, and he got to talk to multiple agents. You know what I mean? And they trying to break down this whole story, unravel what they think they have at this moment. And he just painted the whole picture. He said he been cooperating since day one. So since day one, them guys, they in there like, you know what, we gonna beat it. They really didn't probably stand a chance, but it's still a chance for, I'm hearing, for them to beat that case though. Just because someone testifies on you don't make, because we have seen it. I'm sure that they lawyers gonna paint a picture how he's not a reliable source. How like 6ix9ine antics, like you can't believe him. I'm sure they gonna paint that picture, and I'm pretty sure they got tons of proof because I know I do. Like I've been seeing it forever. It's all on the internet. What's good, Golf Coast? Yeah. Yeah, he started like right away. 6ix9ine, who would trust a guy with a rainbow hair though? Exactly. That's the thing. Like, whatever he chooses to color his hair, that's him. But when you talking about a person, you talking about a person. Like, what type of stuff you stand for as a man or a woman. And clearly, I'm assuming he was in business with all these guys, right? And if you in business with all these guys, you got them running around doing stuff for you, which is all in this same paperwork. As the story unravel, I'm pretty sure it's gonna break down more of detail on what he was said on that stand, probably for like 20 or 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So it's gonna break down more, and they gonna get on his ass. You feel me? He said I landed a busboy job, then I became a rapper. Literally a rapper, like warehouse rapper. Peter Rogers came in the store, and I worked in September of 2014 to buy tea and peanuts and asked me if I rap. I said, "You look cool." I made more like rock and roll rap. Hmm. So I guess right now, when he was on the stand, he was telling them basically how like he been an industry plant this whole damn time. Peter Rogers. Peter Rogers came into the store I worked in September of 2014 to buy tea and asked, "Do I rap?" And basically put this whole thing together. This is crazy, man. The story unraveled. He toured all these places. For those shows, I made $2,000 profit, right? So when he went overseas, he only made $2,000 profit from each show. He said he did it for just the experience. It changed September 2017. Filmed a music video in Bed-Stuy, 370 Madison, Government Exhibit 202. Boy, man, boy. It was called Gummo. I was signed to a 20% management deal. So he do mention Seco Billy in this, and he basically saying that he was signed to a 20% management deal. He started rapping in the hood. First used the N word. He said that's the first time he used the N word was around this time when the video was being filmed. This is what this boy is saying on stand. He can't lie. He go to jail. He go to jail for purge. So he telling the truth when he's saying this. I would assume, but we all know he a damn liar. So what I just said, just don't even think about it. Just let that go out one ear and out the other. You feel me? That's crazy though, man. And he said that that's around the time he first used the N word is when that video came out. So I asked him to provide members for the video. So he said he asked Billy is 9 Trey. So I asked him to provide members for the video. I met him at the studio in Williamsburg. Bought Hennessy. And at 370 Madison, I met Shotty. He Yeah, this is crazy, man. Like, wow. He said that he when he went to the damn that's Crystal that same day, right? The same day when they was going to go film this music video. Apparently he wasn't even blood just yet. He said he bought Hennessy and that's when he met Shotty. He said we was with the little homie. Also bought a bunch of red bandanas. Met Pablo. It's shown photo. It says Shotty. Wow, Mr. Jordan. That's crazy, man. Government played a song loud. Now there's the video pointing it out. All the guns in it, like one to Shotty. Is that a real gun? Wow. So they played the video back, people. They played the video back for him in court, right? So he in court, he watching this video. They got the video playing. The feds got the video playing, and then they ask 6ix9ine. They like, damn, 6ix9ine. You know what? Tell me if these guns real. Is these guns real in this video? And they say, in fact, the gun that Shotty's holding, is that gun real? He goes to say yes. He say what? Then the federal they ask him, right. They say, what is a drum? He say you add it to a gun, it carries an extra clip. He said, wow. As an Uber N word. Now 6ix9ine is using the N word. Mr. Hernandez, what is Gumbo about? It's a diss song towards like somebody I don't get along with. Trippie Red was part of the 5'9" Brims. Hernandez testified. Damn, my boy. Hold on. We might need to change the title. So my boy, you told on you. Hold on, man. Hold on. We might need to change the title, people. So my boy, you told on Trippie Red too in this indictment, dude. What's wrong with you, man? What he got to do? What that young boy got to do? With he ain't mentioned your name or nothing, man. He ain't said nothing about you. Like, I don't even think he even called you a snitch. I think he just stayed away from this whole thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all get in the comments and let me know. This is crazy, man. Did there come a time when Gummo was released on the internet? Yes, it went viral, meaning people shared it. I just put it on YouTube and said, whatever happens, happens. Hearsay. This is hearsay, y'all. Shotty said that Little Rainbow Head knows that he's doing. Right? I guess that's because some of this stuff got typos in it because I'm pretty sure it's probably was recorded and then transcripted. So some of this stuff got little typos in it right now. You know what I mean? 6ix9ine was in court like Nino Brown. This is big. Yeah, that's what I told you. I'm thinking he definitely going to witness protection, man. Like he'll be in witness protection. I'm thinking like by the end of November. They saying that he gonna be in Canada or some shit like that. I don't know, man. But that's it's all spec right now, right? But this is crazy, dude. This is crazy, man. It just happened. YouTube. Oh my God. Wow. He said it's hearsay. He said, how did Cuda come about? That's when they asked him about Cuda, right? They like, how did Cuda come about? He like, I knew I had a formula to repeat it. The game. What is the word for it? Imagine I would say it, promote it. You know what I'm saying, trying to say. That's what people like. Before I changed my style of rap, I like this kid called Cuda. Before he changed his style of rap. Because remember, when they walked into, remember he testified early when he walked into the, when he used to work as a busboy, the dude walked into the place and was like, hey man, do you rap? You know, he was like, yeah, I could rap if you want me to. And then that's when they put him with the 9 Trey Bloods. That same day, he said he went and got some Hennessy. That same day, he went and bought some red rags. This is crazy, man. This is like all some industry. Like when y'all say industry plant, this is when the industry plant goes into the industry and it goes all wrong. It just went left, y'all. It went left. It went very left. Because a lot of this stuff happens all the time. A lot of these gangs across the United States get behind some of these rappers, and these rappers is just like 6ix9ine. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing going on, man. Don't get it twisted. Your favorite rapper who gang might be paying gang same way 6ix9ine paying gang. You feel me? So don't get it twisted. It's just like, man, this shit hits the fan, right? Like, man. This some CB4 shit all over again. Yeah, it is. Because, man, now the government plays a part of Cuda. Again, very loud. 6ix9ine is testifying about the big homie Smurf Village. Whoever the big homie Smurf Village is, he got you in the paperwork too. Wow. Wow, man. Government pulls up transcript. Wow, this is crazy, y'all. I guess these is the lyrics they talking about, right? These are running around with their mouth. They never pop out, drop out the spot. Hop out, mob out, ops out. Gang bang. Oh, so they use these lyrics right here, people that's on the screen. They use these lyrics in court. If you replace the N-word with people, that's what I meant. No one understood how rainbow hair could be with the Bloods. 50 means to be pointed out, to be aware, leading. How did this come up with drafting those lyrics? Based on the time with the 9 Trey, did you learn some of their lingo? Come again? 6ix9ine say come again? So he say, how did you come up with drafting those lyrics based on your time with the 9 Trey Bloods? How did that come about? He says, Judge Engelmeyer says, juniors want their mid-afternoon break, 15 minutes. Wow. This is crazy. And we're back. Last segment of the day. 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine, man. 6ix9ine, to be initiated, he had to work like cutting someone's face, Mr. Hernandez. But you were not initiated, right? Right? Hold on. So I guess they asking him, right? So in order to get initiated to the Bloods, the 9 Trey Bloods, you would have to work, put in some work, like cut someone's face, Mr. Hernandez. But you were not initiated, right? I just had to keep making hits, giving financial support to game, equipping with guns. Like, so they could buy guns? So what did you get from the 9 Trey? I would say my career, my credibility, protection, all the above. Treyway was something we could market. Could you demonstrate the handshake? He answers, I need 2 people. Wow, man, this dude here, what's going on, my boy? Like, my boy, man. And then people, they probably ask me like, why the title said what it says, but here's the thing, man. They say right here, right? It's right here, people. Hold on. Yeah, this is crazy, golf coach. Hey, Corey, this is crazy, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. That notification bell, man. Hit that like button, please. So that shit can go out to everyone. So we can help promote the movement. It's Death of a Cloud Chaser TV, man. But this is crazy. But what I'm looking for, look, this is how you know he's an industry plant. Right here. I landed another busboy job. Then I became a rapper, right? I guess he probably rapping the food, getting the food ready. You know what I'm saying? He making sure the sandwich is probably good or something. I don't know, right? Peter Rogers came into the store I worked in September of 2014 to buy tea and peanuts. Asked me if I rapped. Said, you look cool. I made more like rap, rock and roll rap. See, that's when, remember when Trippie Red used to say when he first met 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine was on some totally different type of stuff. He was a totally different type of person. He wasn't this blood. It's crazy, right? And then what we gonna change this title to is how this dude 6ix9ine, after all this stuff, right? He still decides to put Trippie Red. I don't even think Trippie Red even mentioned this man's name, man. He gonna automatically put it on federal record that Trippie was a part of the 5'9" Brims. Hernandez testified. Wow, 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 wow. This is crazy, y'all. This is nuts, man. What do y'all think about him even putting his name in there though? You know what I mean? Like this is wild, man. Why would he put his name in there though, man? Why? And then look at this. He said, before I changed my style of rap, I like this kid called Kuda, right? I thought he was talented, so I named my song after him. Kuda was filmed in Brooklyn, intersection on Fullerton Avenue in Utica, near Smurf Village. It is 9 Trey members who live there? Wow. Now the government plays part of the this song. They wildin' people. What y'all think about this, man? Huh? It's 46, 47 people in this room and only 8 likes. Come on, man. I see who like it, man. Come on, man. Really? That's how y'all do you? Do your boy, man. Death of the Cloud Chaser TV. See, we don't got a cloud chase. We just give you the facts. That's all, man. They be mad about that, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It is cool, man. It is cool. Look, 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 y'all. Mr. Hernandez, if you could identify people in this photograph, I don't know the guy in the LA hat, and what is Mel Murder wearing? Cincinnati's red hat. He's the godfather of the 9 Trey Bloods, aka Mel Matrix. Wow, 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 wow. Does 9 Trey have a leadership structure? Yes. There was a street lineup, a prison lineup. How did the prison lineup work? My understanding is that with the prison lineup, there was a higher up and get anything sanctioned on the streets. Objection. Overruled. Now. Overruled. That's what they said, right? Now 6ix9ine says he spoke to Frank White and Magoo. They could say who had ranking and who didn't. Wow, 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 man! This is getting deep, man. I guess so. He revealing everything about this whole organization. Wow, man! Damn, this boy was taking notes this whole time. Yeah, the whole time he been the fit. The whole time, man. This is crazy, man. And then the whole time he was a plant. He was made up, like literally made up, like really make believe. Yeah, he was really made up. That is crazy, man. Let me see this, man. So he said that basically Frank White and Magoo, they could say who was ranking and who didn't. Turn into street lineup where the ranks. There was a Godfather, twins, 5-star generals. So he even giving the structure, bro. Like this dude here, man. He like big, rat. You know what I mean? He big rat. You know what I mean? He like rat. Like he could have just said he don't know. He forgot. He wasn't even a part. He wasn't even Yeah, salute, suicide. Yeah, bro, 147, salute, bro. Face, salute. Yeah, hit that like, man, for your boy, man. Definitely, man. For real, for real. Yeah, but what's crazy is that I don't understand why was 6ix9ine even, like, I get it, like he don't want to mess up his deal, but at the same time though, like, come on, man, like he ain't lied before. You know what I'm saying? He ain't lied before. I guess it's a different feeling when you're on that federal stand and they telling you lie, you're gonna be facing X amount of years on top. For real. That's what's crazy. But for him to, you know, 6ix9ine says that he spoke to Frank White and Magoo. They could say who had ranking and who didn't, turning the street lineup. Where the ranks, there was the Godfather, Twins, and 5-Star General. Then he says, who occupied these positions? Mel Murder was the Godfather. Right under was Shotty. Then it was Seco Billy was a 5-star. I'm looking for a stopping point, he said. Will it end at 4 p.m. in 5 minutes? Wow. Out the Lord. Wow, this is crazy, yo. Did y'all understand what's going on, man? Huh? Do y'all understand what's going on? To be initiated, you had to do work like cutting someone in the face, Mr. Hernandez. But you were not initiated, right? Right? Even the feds know you wasn't even initiated, fool. Apparently, he like it's crazy because it's like he's trying to paint a picture like it was just business with them. Like when they came to offer him this rapping job, like it was a job. You know, he been working since he was 13 years old, and now they come and offer him a job. He's now at this third boys bar, this third bus boy job, right? He had this third boys bus boy job, and then here they come in and say, "Look, man, we can make you a millionaire or something, whatever the case may be. Do you rap? Cause you look cool." They said that they told him he looks cool. So I guess the picture that he's trying to point at play is that this is all a business deal. Like, yeah, he had to do some stuff, but it was really for marketing. Like he wanted to be a part of the Bloods because it was for marketing. Even when they said that he was going to go shoot the video with the Bloods and they was going to provide members, he even said that he went to grab the Hennessy and grab his red rag. Then that was his first time grabbing a red rag. This dude is like really like this dude is nuts. Cause who like I just don't get it. I can't just get into a person mind like that who could, ruin families like that. Because the thing is, it's like at the end of the day, it's more to this story, man. Snow Billy said this. Yeah, man. It's more to this story, man. But it's here, it's right here. And it's right here. And he says that. So did you get? He said. So did you get with the 9 Trey Bloods? And he said, yeah, for my career, my credibility, protection, all the above. They said, could you demonstrate the handshake? You know what I'm saying? They even had him do the handshake, man. You feel me? Crazy, right? That's him for you, man. For real. Man, we at 19 likes, y'all. If y'all can get them likes up to 50, man, I'm telling you, that'd be great for you. Cause we covering everything around the board, man. Look at the channel, man. Go to the homepage. We got interviews with some of your best Chicago people, some of your best people in New York, some of your best people in California, all around the globe, man. Ohio, man. Shout out, man. Like, you name it. And if we ain't got you yet, man, go ahead and email me. That's on the about page. If you buzzing, you know what I mean? You want to interview or something, we can see what's happening. But man, back to what we were saying though, man. Like it says we showed up at the strip club in Brooklyn, Angel Strip Club. I don't want to be quoted. There's a court reporter. I wasn't making a sign right. He pulled me to the side. Yo, like, if you're going to B9 Trey, you have to make the sign right. Dude, did you just hear that? Did y'all just hear that, people? Did you just hear that? My man say that you got to make the sign right in order to be 9 Trey Bloods, at least, man. Come on, man. Like, if you gonna fake it to fake, man, at least throw up the sign right. But this is crazy, man. He said we show up to the strip club in Brooklyn, Angel Strip Club, but I don't want to be quoted because he don't know if it was exactly the name of Angels, because he like, you can tell when he say that. Look, when he just said that he don't want to be quoted for saying it was the name Angel Strip Club, do you know that his lawyer has told him, look, 6ix9ine, you gotta tell him the truth. You gotta tell him everything, my guy. If you don't tell him everything, they gonna subpoena you and they gonna get you, man. They gonna get you. You gotta tell the truth. This dude here, man, I don't believe him. I don't believe him for some reason. I believe some of these details are like misleading. I believe some of these details they probably told him to say. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But look, hear me out. We talking about a person who they trying to paint out as this 13-year-old kid who been struggling all his life. He gets a job and he's on his 4th job and he's a busboy wrapping sandwiches. And next thing you know, they come in to change his life. You know what I'm saying? Manipulation of kids. But he see, look, that's what they trying to play like his manipulation of kids, because they making sure that they know that the fact when he was 13, see, that's giving a background, so that's painting the picture to the jury, right? A background of who he is. This is just 6ix9ine, this little old kid. Look at him, don't he look like a kid that's misled? Look at these guys in the look at these guys over there. Do them guys look like they're good people? I'm telling you, man. This is the type of shit they do. This dude is a corn dog. Yeah, he's super corn dog. Mr. Hernandez, did you ever see Mr. Ellison make the sign? He said yes. He said I did. He did see him make the sign. What's good, bro? He said he did see him make the sign. Your Honor, there's a little technical issue. Engelmeyer, okay, very good. Just showed the witness the opening frame of Exhibit 802. Pause at 7 seconds on the B word. Right? They paused it at 7 seconds on the B word. Mr. Hernandez, if you could identify the people in this photograph, I don't know the guy in the LA hat. And what is male murder wearing? A Cincinnati's red hat. He's the grandfather. I mean the godfather of the 9 Trey Bloods, aka Male Matrix. Wow, this dude here. This dude here, he talked about their whole leadership structure, man. This dude here, he said that Male Murder is the godfather, Shotty is underneath him, and Psycho Billy is the 5-star. The man said grandfather. He said he meant godfather. This is crazy, man. This dude 6ix9ine is like, is shaking hands with himself. Stand up so the jury can see. Who taught you that? I'm doing it with Shotty a lot. So he doing the shake with Shotty a lot, got him like knowing how to do knowing how to do it fast, knowing how to learning the shake or whatever, so he can start throwing it up on the screen so much and threatening Trippie Red and shit every other day. Him personally, not the 9 Trey Bloods, but 6ix9ine threatening Trippie Red every damn day, throwing up this shit, and then this dude don't even know the shake. Did you see where ordered gang members to fire on 6ix9ine? Shaking hands with himself. Standing up so the jury can see. This is crazy. The 9 with your index finger and your thumb. Nuke taught me. He said Nuke taught him that. I think I was just getting the hang of it in this photo. Oh, man. Yeah, he told old Trippie too, man. He told old Trippie too. It been cooperates since day one. Yeah, exactly. That's my title right there. That's my new title right there. Cause these are all facts. For real, for real. He been cooperating since day one. I guarantee you he come out, he gonna be a big rap star. Now, I don't even think he can come out. I think he going to federal witness protection. This dude is not coming out. He's not in new improv, Snitched. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's not coming out, y'all. I think he's not coming out, man. I think he's going to go into witness protection. Witness protection, people. We're not going to hear about 6ix9ine. Yeah, he going to witness protection, man. Witness protection. He really, like, if you listen to some of this testimony, you can't come back from this type of shit. And then the only way that he wouldn't be in witness protection if he say that he don't want to be in witness protection. But here's the thing. His money is not that long like that. It ain't going, you know what I'm saying? Like, in order for him to keep the security, the manpower, think about it. When 50 Cent was at war with, allegedly at war with, Murder Inc. and whatever, right? During them times, right? They say that 50 Cent used to spend $1 million a year on security. That was like 10, 12 years ago. So that same million is probably like $1.5 million now, or $2 million now. So he would have to spend $2 million, you know what I'm saying, to even maintain. He would have to spend $2 million probably a year to maintain. You think this dude, this rainbow haired dude got $2 million on him right now? Probably not. Cause you want me to show you that too? When it shows that because remember, he wasn't doing that many shows in the United States, right? He wasn't doing that many shows in the United States because they banned him, right? In this same doc right here, in this same statements, they saying that they asked him the question about when he was doing the trips overseas. He said that he only made $2,000 profit on some of them trips, right? They waiting on him. It's in the article saying it. Who waiting on who, bro? What article? We ain't talking about an article right now. Anything that's passed within maybe an hour, that stuff is really don't matter right now. If it's over an hour old, it don't matter right now. If it ain't an article that was written in the past hour, which this is his testimony, he just was on the stand within the past hour, bro. 38 minutes ago, he was saying this. 38 minutes ago, he was saying exactly this. So, like, whatever they said then, this is what they saying, like what he's saying on the stand. So everything that was said before was all that's all people speculating. They thinking. I'm talking about him moving overseas. Yeah, that could be a thing for him to move overseas, but the thing is, they don't like snitches overseas either. So what the hell that's supposed to do? I seen something that said he was gonna be in witness protection like in Canada or something. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know though, man. I don't know. He ain't even trying to. He told inside info on all the gang stuff. Yeah, he just told inside info. And if he gets out, it's accepted in rap. I'm done. Yeah, see, like, look, I'm thinking that they wanted to try to get this accepted in the rap, right? Like, meaning that because he never had any paperwork, he never, this is all would have been all alleged. If these last two people would have just copped out, he then would have had a career, folks. He then would have had a career. But unfortunately, they did not cop out. So therefore, he don't have a career no more. It's over with. It's over with. Don't nobody want to hear. Did you hear this story? This story don't sound interesting. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound interesting at all. I don't want to see this shit on no movie. No one will ever do a song with him. If they do, it's probably somebody pop. And even then, they would literally like you know how much money it would cost to spend this shit to even make a profit? That's what people not realizing. Like 6ix9ine is cool, yeah, he cool. But he's more like they get his more of his views come from his antics. Like his music ain't streaming that well. His shit didn't go up in streams today. I'm willing to bet that the next week's report, he's not even on that iTunes chart. 6ix9ine will be okay. How you gonna be okay when he broke? How you gonna be okay when he broke? He just said in his statement that Seiko Billy, he owe him 20%. That's a fact. He just said it in federal court. So he got to get him 20%. So he gonna sue his ass sooner or later. Right? He just said Seiko Billy, he said that he owed him, he said that he was my manager. And I was supposed to give him 20%. So therefore, guess what's gonna end up happening? He gonna want to collect his 20%. 6ix9ine don't got that 20% on him. He don't got that 20%, man. Y'all really think that 6ix9ine got 20% on him? Y'all really think that 6ix9ine got $2 million a year to spend on security? When 50 Cent was at war with Murder Inc., not the Bloods across the damn United States, let alone across the world, when he was just at war with this one group of people who got some money who might end up in places where he at, he spent $1 million a year on security, allegedly, right? And that was 12 to 13 years ago. So if you take 12, you give it, inflation, you would say that same 1 million is probably 1.5 million today, right? Or 2 million a day in security. Do you really think that 6ix9ine got 2 million in security? No. 6ix9ine is going to be in witness protection, man. He need the federal government to protect him. He can't afford it. Now, him being in witness protection and still collecting his publishing and, you know what I mean, still receiving his checks and probably living like, better than most Americans, absolutely he gonna do that. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely he's gonna do that. Dude, do you know how much that, how much that Irv Gotti has spent? They said they spent on their federal case, man. Fighting it and beating it. Like y'all just think this stuff is free or something. Ain't none of this stuff free, man. For him to even get that deal done, he paying them lawyers thousands of dollars by the hour, man. 6ix9ine, what do you say? 10 million. He said it would be easy for 6ix9ine to get out that management contract. How would it be easy for 6ix9ine to get out that management contract when at least that management contract would have prolonged for at least, I would assume, one album? He only got one album. He only got one album worth of material. He's shit out of luck. This is a movie. I don't even think this is a movie. This ain't even worth filming. Don't film this shit. What's up, man? Shout out to friends, man. Yeah, man. Like, this is wild, though. I'm really thinking 6ix9ine is gonna be in witness protection somewhere in Canada or some shit like that. You feel me? Somewhere in Canada. Cause like I'm like, people say he bugged out right now. This dude, they say 6ix9ine to be initiated, you would have to put in work or do work like cutting someone's face. Mr. Hernandez, but you were not initiated, right? Right. I just kept making hits. That's what he said. He said, right, I just kept making hits, giving financial support to the game, equipping them with guns, like so they could buy guns. You serious? Like this dude is serious, man. He got snitch clout. Some island. 6ix9ine got clout. Yeah, he got snitch clout. Like, what type of clout he got? Yeah, he definitely got some snitch clout. Like, this dude ain't no damn clout for him, man. Cause like, look, ain't none of y'all streaming his music today. His music, like only time I hear that song, I hear this one song that they play on XM radio. They play the one with him and A Boogie, that song, and which is it's kind of a cool song. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. But other than that, I do not hear no 6ix9ine on traditional radio. I just left Atlanta. I'm on the West Coast now. You know what I'm saying? So like they not. I may be in New York. They playing Snitch 9. I don't know, man. Do y'all play him out there where y'all at in France? Do y'all play him out there in UK? Do y'all play him out there in Canada, man? Hit them comments, let me know, man. I'm telling you, ain't nobody streaming this shit. He might testify that they made him sign that contract and what the judge is going to look. You said he might, right? We don't even gotta go to we might. Let's start it over real quick. Let's start it from the top. Cause we don't even gotta speculate or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Or do all this hearsay. You feel me? We could just take it from straight to the top. They play him in PC probably. There's a lot of rats in the music industry. Exactly. That's why I just said that it's a lot of industry plants, just like the story I'm about to describe to you. Right here. Question, Mr. Hernandez, where you from? He say Bushwick, Brooklyn. How far did you go to school? He say the 10th grade. When did you start living in federal custody? When did you start cooperating? 6ix9ine says the next day, the day after we were taken down. You know what I'm saying? The day after we were taken down, within 24 hours, man. So they had watch the whole time they had him in what do you call it? In the in the room questioning him or whatever and doing all that type of stuff, right? He just like cracking, he breaking. He probably broke that same hour. You feel me? Who knows? He said the very next day, because the very next day they came with the paperwork so he can sign. It was probably too late to get the lawyers to sign that shit. Are those questions which were asked in court? Yeah, absolutely. These are the questions that was asked in court. Y'all smash that like, man. Smash that like button for your boy, man. So your boy can get some shares out here, man. It's definitely the Clout Chaser TV, man. If y'all don't know, man, go to my homepage when y'all get a chance, man. Like, we got some good content. Interviews from a lot of the people that y'all already watch, believe it or not. You feel me? Are those questions? Yeah. Shout out Mo. Yeah, the press covered it on Twitter. Yeah, this particular dude covered it on Twitter. Wasn't too many people in that building. You know what I mean? Wasn't a lot of people in that building who was covering it. I'm sure we'll get audio probably like in a few months. What's that one channel? That one channel be doing all the damn people and shit who be having everybody court video on there and pull over video and shit like that. Yeah, them people probably have that shit. Cause they use the cameras. He right here. Where did you go to school? PS59. Compulse Middle School. Legacy High School. Did you work? See, this is where it's getting interesting for me, right? This is where it's getting interesting, right? It says, I started working at 13. My first job was at the youth courts for about 2 months. Didn't make a lot, so I bust tables with my brother. Then the grocery store delivered. I was the grocery store delivery boy for 2 years. So, like, think about what I just said, people. Look on the screen and read what I just said to yourself. This right here, this is the opening line to him. This is what they asking him, right? See, the people, the federal government trying to already paint as if he's that kid that y'all talking about. They trying to paint that he was misguided and confused, although that this dude has been involved in sexual misconduct behavior. You know what I mean? And that was a few years back. Like, that was after he was 13. So how is this little boy who was doing all this stuff end up, what happened with the sexual misconduct situation? You was hanging with the wrong crowd then, right? So what it is you're a known follower. And just because, here's the thing, people, and here's the thing, kids, when you listening, just because you a follower, you should be still grounded for your mistakes. You understand? Just because you are a follower, you should still be grounded for your mistakes. You understand? You shouldn't get no, oh yeah, you a follower. You know what I'm saying? That you got misled or something. After a while, that's probably the type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? You got adults who are followers for their whole life, and they almost 80 years old, and 50 and 60s and 40 and 30 and 20. You feel what I'm saying? So just remember that, man, because this stuff is ridiculous, man. He said, look, listen to this. This is when I knew that this dude is an industry plant. He was 19. The underage victim film was 13. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you got that type of stuff going on, that type of activity, and here the federal government trying to paint this picture as if it's sounding like he's this wholesome kid who we should, because remind you, they saying this to a jury. So the jury got to decide, you feel me? Just because he's snitching don't mean that them guys still can't beat that case for the record, people. They still can beat that case because here's the thing with 6ix9ine. It's beyond proof and proof out the proof that he's a consistent liar. He lies about everything, man. He lies about everything. He's been a rat before joining Treyway. He ratted on a sexual conduct case. Hey, man, that's one, like, in the streets, man, that's one thing, like, I can say them guys failed to do. And maybe they thought because he wasn't a street dude, he wouldn't have no street report card. But, man, people, if you in amongst that lifestyle, man, you better pull everybody report card. You did? I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. You hear me, right? Don't even, oh, man, he's a little lamer. He's a goofy. Oh, dude right there, nerd, or whatever you call him when you at. You did? The thing is, that means nothing. That means nothing. I ain't gonna say everything. Who's CW1 and who's CW3? That same energy. Well, Harv's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend took the stand too. So, she took the stand. Harv's girlfriend took the stand earlier today as well. But even then, I was getting reports that they still can convey to the judges, right, or the jury, that Harv was even at that place during the time of the so-called robbery. You should thank 6ix9ine for helping all of you. Thank you, 6ix9ine. That help you, Laura Lopez? Wow, man, y'all crazy. I landed another boy job. I then became a rapper, right? He talking about rapping sandwiches. Then look, this industry dude come in, Peter Rogers, came into the store. I worked in September 2014 to buy tea and peanuts and asked me if I rap. He said, you look cool. I said, I made more like rock and roll rap. So he said he toured. He had ended up touring overseas. Moscow. He's like he was in Russia, right? For all these shows, I made about $2,000 in profit. I did it for the experience. It changed in September 2017. Filmed the men's music video in Bed-Stuy, 370 Madison, right? Government Exhibit 202. It was called Gummo, right? I had signed a 20% management deal with Seiko Billy. Y'all see it right there, right? I signed a 20% management deal with Seiko Billy. He says he also had never said the N-word before this day, right? Billy is 9 Trey, so I asked him to provide members for the video. That's what he talked to his management about, right? Can you provide some bloods for the video? He said he met him at the studio in Williamsburg, right? 6ix9ine. This is what 6ix9ine say. I bought Hennessy. In at 370 Madison, I met Shotty, he said. We with the little homie. Also bought a bunch of red bandanas. Matt Pablo, it's shown photo, says Shotty. He's snitching at will. He's not even rap. He doesn't deserve it. Yeah, he don't even rap. Like that's an industry plant. The N-word pass has been revoked. Yeah, man. Like, look, man, this dude here, he wasn't even. If you think about some of this information that he's saying, right? It's almost if like he just don't even care. Like he just at will, just like whatever you need, whatever you need, whatever you need. Just please, just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. And it's crazy though. I guess he did. I wanted to he make some sort of deal to try to help his girlfriend and his baby mother. And she probably told him, hell no, she ain't going to no witness protection. What y'all think? Y'all think that 6ix9ine told Sarah like, hey, look, you gonna have to go on witness protection, and she told him, hell no, I'll just distance myself from you, 6ix9ine. And that's when they started this whole campaign. Cause allegedly they say all that information about Shotty cheating with Sarah. They say that was all make believe so it can gear the public a certain perception. Crazy, right? It probably make you think like, oh, thought she probably was really with 6ix9ine anyway. So like she ain't with that snitch campaign anyway. No, it's not just Trippie Redd. When he snitched on Trippie Redd, he's like Trippie Redd was part of the 5'9" Brims. Hernandez testified. He testified on federal court that he was a part of the 5'9" Brims. So it's like he really like when he really did not like Trippie Redd, man. He really did not like Trippie Redd. Game Bride say, oh well. Yeah, man. Sure, yeah, you're right, but it's just crazy how like some people talking about they would like to see a 6ix9ine movie. Like I wouldn't want to even see this on film. Like, what do you think, y'all? I don't even think like I could see if he even. I don't even think because he snitched within 24 hours. That won't even play out good in like a court scene, like how they did the OJ trial with Cuban Gooden. That won't even play out right because all it's gonna be one episode of him just they did everything. You feel me? Like Trippie Redd, Shotty, Cootie B, Snow Billy. Male Matrix. Who else he snitched on? Harv, which is Anthony, right? Brown. He snitched on whoever the big dog was, who is for the Bloods. He didn't need to incriminate Trippie. Exactly. That's what I said. He didn't need to incriminate Trippie at all. What did Trippie do to him? Trippie could have went on the whole campaign how 6ix9ine is snitching. I told y'all. I told y'all not to trust him. I told y'all not to trust him. But how you gonna put him in there? Like, why? Like what? They must have asked him specific questions about Trippie because here's the thing. Low key, Trippie probably set up the same damn way he set up. If you understand what I'm saying? Trippie probably set up the same way because they the same company. The same dude who walked in and said, hey, you look like a rapper came to Trippie Redd too. It's the same company. That's 9 people so far. Yeah, 9 people. They were fighting online. Yeah, they was fighting online because you remember when he said that he did rock and roll rap at first before he met with Seiko Billy. He said that he was doing that, and that's what Trippie Redd used to say. Remember Trippie Redd used to kept saying that, like, yeah, dude, I remember when you wasn't even no blood. Like, this dude is a fraud. Remember what Trippie Redd was saying all that? Trippie Redd was saying all that stuff. I agree. They could have been get Trippie clout. Hell yeah, they could have got Trippie clout. They could have got his songs buzzing. Cause he got more music than dude. Just like on the scale, like he got more music out there than dude. 6ix9ine, Snitch9. He got way more music out there than him. So it would have worked out for him to go on that campaign on like, man, I told y'all this dude was a rat. I told y'all that academic was behind it. You feel me? Like it would have made 100% sense. put out a new song. Trippie just put out a new song. They just asked about the song. They asked nothing about the affiliation. Is yeah, he just giving up shit. Cause he talking that wheel right now, man. He talking that wheel right now. They were bugging, letting that clown in their circle. Yeah, they were. Cause the thing is like I think that like what a lot of people do, as I just said, is a service announcement for them people that is a part of their lifestyle. See, they didn't think they was needed to check his report card. You know what I mean? Because they probably looking at him like this dude is a goofy, woo woo, whatever the case. However, he's not a part of their lifestyle, which I would say. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, him not being a part of that lifestyle, they looking at him like he probably don't got no report card anywhere in the streets. And who we gonna ask? Don't nobody know this goofy, right? Well, I'm from Brooklyn. I don't rap. Yeah, nigga. I'm from shit. Yeah. I get that. You can't say all he do is lie, then believe his testimony. Dude, didn't you hear what I said? Like I said in this video, I said that specifically. I said, how you gonna believe this dude when this dude is a known liar? You feel me? He's a known liar. He's got situation after situation. He's been lying this whole time. So like it's still, you know what I'm saying? These are, transcripts. Yeah, it's just crazy though, man. Like this dude here. Then look at this. Look at this right here. The big homie Smurf Village. Did y'all add him to that list? He snitching on him too. Big homie Smurf Village, whoever that is. He lying or you just believe everybody else? Nah, homie. I'm telling you, I don't believe people who have a consistency of lying. I don't care who you is. You can be my mother, nigga. If all you do is lie, I'm not finna believe you. Like that's just how I was taught. I'm not finna continue falling for your okie dokes. You have been a known liar. That's like someone being a known thief. You gonna continue letting them in your house around your money? No. He's been a prince since day one. 6ix9ine is from Bushwick. He started hanging out in Bed-Stuy. Oh yeah. 6ix9ine just became like the biggest rat in history. Those dudes, I'm gonna give you a fact. He ain't like Kuda. He did? He ain't like Kuda. He wanted a few the blickies. But they wasn't jacking him. He started fucking with Kuda this one. Oh yeah? See, because it's crazy how and it's crazy because he said before he became a rapper, he said, before I changed my style of rap, I liked this kid called Kuda, right? I thought he was talented. So I named the song after him. You feel me? Like this dude is like this dude here, man. This dude here. If I don't know what an industry plan is, here's him. I'm sure why look, he mentioned, listen, he mentioned Trippie Red, why he ain't mention academics? Hey, y'all answer that question for me, y'all. He mentioned him, why he didn't mention Harv was 6ix9ine first manager. Harv is the reason 6ix9ine career took off. Then let Shotty take charge. Clearly, he just said the reason his career took off is because of his affiliation with Shotty. He said it in the beginning statements. They said that, are you a part of a gang? And he said, yes, the 9 Trey Bloods. And he said that they was like, why did you join? And he said the reason he joined is because he wanted to, get some type of credibility. He could have came in and been placed in Zach purpose. Harv came before Shotty. Yeah, that's cool. He probably did come before Shotty. But what I'm saying is, it's tons of people come before people. But he said in his statement though that Seiko Billy is his manager at 20%. Now him mentioning it just like that, I don't know. It was entertaining while it lasted. Yeah. In a sense it was entertainment, but in a sense it wasn't. It was like very like it was kind of a roller coaster ride because it's like he was coming across some of like my favorite artists and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want him to make them look bad, and he go this dude, this fake ass rapper, and he making the real look bad. Like that right there was blowing me out. Right, that was blowing my mind. Right, that was like I don't want to watch this person. You can never believe a rat. Rats would lie and go back into their rat hole. The longest crash I ever seen. Yeah, and it's still crashing. It's still crashing. German dog. You are easily manipulated by the media. Shaking my head. My fam, this is my opinion. I'm deaf for the Cloud Chaser TV. What am I? I'm giving you on my opinion, word from word on what was said and questions on what was going on. You smell me? So, it's all good, man. You can hit the dislike button and exit. That's cool with me. I'm for it. It says if you replace the N word with people, man, no one. This dude wasn't even using the N word. Like this dude 6ix9ine is crazy, man. Someone hates the truth and love the lie. Yeah. Yeah, they hate the truth and love the lie. You right. Without Shotty, he would have never been able to walk in the streets of Bed-Stuy. 6ix9ine is a disgrace. Yeah, he a big disgrace to that whole like he a disgrace to his whole life. Because the thing is, if he was just a regular old rapper, say for example, if we was talking about let me see. Let me see one of them guys. What's dude name? Lil Yachty. If we was talking about Lil Yachty right now, Lil Yachty do not have any gang affiliation. Lil Yachty don't promote gang affiliation. Lil Yachty just promote family. When he talk about family, when I talk about family, he talking about his brothers that's on his QC label, right? With him. And Lil Yachty, if he was in this same position, and they did something to him, maybe we could talk then on if they played this young man, this good guy or something, you know what I'm saying? But this dude here, he was never a good guy, from my understanding. You see what he did, like allegedly what was happening with the 13-year-old in that photograph, that video. Yachty got them hitters though. He ain't no rat. He been got charged with some way back. Yeah, but just because you get charged with something don't mean you're a part of that lifestyle. You can get charged with just walking down the damn street. You feel what I'm saying? You ever heard of that? Like some of these inner cities, like you could just go outside and they'll lock you up. You could be on a basketball team, a schoolboy, and all that. They'll lock your ass up. Some urban cities just like that. 6ix9ine sold heroin before going to Treyway. She looked, and that's possible because he seemed like he's a very mentally amused, misguided, confused kid, man. Like he's confused, man. He's easily influenced, and people like that are usually prey to the streets. Some people will prey on them because you got monsters in the streets as well as you got good people. So a lot of the monsters will prey on you, man. Easy prey is the way for them. You feel me? They don't like to go hunt for their prey. It's easy prey. You feel me? So things happen. But for Shotty told me if you take care of people behind the wall, they'll take care of you. That's what he's saying to the judge that Shotty told him. What y'all think about that, man? What kind of fake gangsters these people today? Telling on everything, including themselves. Yeah. Yeah, right here, like right here, what he look what he talking about right here. Who occupied positions? Mel Murder was a godfather. Right under what was Shoddy. Seco Billy was the 5 star. I'm looking for stopping point. Then he goes to say they go to say overruled. Now 6ix9ine says he spoke to Frank White and Magoo. They could say because look his lawyer the people like basically Harv's lawyer probably like damn when are you gonna stop this judge? He's giving so much voluntary ass information. What does this have to do with the case? Like what does this have to do with the case? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all, y'all. It's crazy, man. All this drama for 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine just to be out, and then people think that he's actually gonna make music. Y'all feel like if this is your favorite artist, kids, it's over with for him. 6ix9ine snitched so much the judge told him to slow down. You saying too much. A fact. The judge even said, "Slow down, young man. You doing too much." The lawyer's like, "Damn, what? Like, I thought he was supposed to be talking about this case, this robbery case, not the whole Treyway. Did the Treyway already get their time? Did they already cop out? Why he talking about them?" The judge said, "Take a drink of water. Your mouth is getting dry from singing." I'm dead. Oh, the real. He big snitching. They say, "Does now Trey have a leadership structure?" He said, "Yes, there was a street lineup and a prison lineup." Who did the prison lineup? He said, "How did the prison lineup work?" He says, "My understanding is that with the prison lineup, there was a higher up to get anything sanctioned on the streets." You feel me? This dude, then they get to telling him this when he started to point fingers, right? This when he started to point fingers. Mr. Hernandez, you could identify people in a photograph. You said, "I don't know that guy with that LA hat. I don't know that guy with that LA hat." It's crazy. Yeah, but like at the same time, it's just ridiculous how this dude is just telling on everybody. And this how look, this statement right here is how you know he's scared. "We showed up at the strip club in Brooklyn, Angel Strip Club. I don't want to be quoted. There's a court reporter." He said that he was at the Angels Strip Club in Brooklyn, but I don't want to be quoted. You know why? Because he don't want to be put on record for saying it was the Angels strip club, and it be a lie. See, that's that right there. They threw that in there. They threw that in there. The federal government threw that in there so the jury can think like, well, he wouldn't have said, he wouldn't have did that. It sounds like he's scared when he said that. Because remember, they looking over the same stuff, the same information. They got it in front of them when they have to make these decisions. You feel me? And here you go right here. Like y'all said that he was good before he had met with Shotty in them. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with the feds, you have to tell it all. You don't have a choice. Get charged with gang leader. Seiko get charged with gang leader? Probably not. Because they would have to get a whole lot of proof, and then that's probably why, you know what I'm saying, they didn't get on there with them. All that they probably didn't have a whole lot of proof on the exact structure. Cause even Shotty's lawyer was saying he was a good guy. So like they was trying their best. It's crazy, man. Man, but other than that, man, salute, man. If y'all new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, man. For real. We're gonna get back to it, man. We're gonna break some more news later as this case unfolds.